class of your revision batch of PPB Principles and Practices of Banking. So first of all, how was your Indian economy, Indian financial system exam? Let me know. And in this particular class, we are going to revise the government schemes in the form of questions. And we are going to practice the questions first, and then we are going to discuss the detail of the government scheme. So do remember, government scheme is a very important topic of the of the PPB Principles and Practices of Banking, because in the Principles and Practices of Banking, this is a chapter of your module B. Okay, this is a chapter of your module B. So we are going to discuss the government scheme. And in the explanation, I will be giving you the explanation about the topic, about the scheme. So the detailed information about the scheme is also important. And now, so let's focus on the understanding of the scheme also. Yeah, paper was very tough. Okay, Rekha ma'am got 50. Congratulations, ma'am. Rahul sir got 52. That's congratulations to you. So rest all do share your score here, Hannah, how much you score in the paper. So let's start with the first question, and this is first related to the Atal Pension Yojana. There are certain flagship scheme of Government of India that will be asked every time. Hannah, government schemes, there are certain government schemes which is asked by Government of India every time. Like if I talk about the Atal Pension Yojana will be asked so many times. Jandhan Yojana, apart from that, Mudra Yojana has been asked. Apart from that, Day NRLM, Day NULM has been asked. So these are the type of questions from the schemes that is definitely going to be there. Hana, in the past paper, we have seen that also. So let's continue with the first question, that is talking about what is the minimum pension guaranteed by the Government of India under the Atal Pension Yojana. Okay, so if we talk about, let's have the understanding of the whole scheme also. First of all, Atal Pension Yojana was introduced by Government of India in May 2015. In May 2015, this scheme was launched by Government of India. Apart from that, this scheme provides the pension of amount your 1,000 to 5,000. It means the pension amount can be anything between 1,000 to 5,000, and the pension will be starts from the age 60 years. Hana, from the 60 years of age, you will get the pension here. And if we talk about the Atal Pension Yojana, the persons who have the age group of your 18 to 40 years, they are going to get the Atal Pension Yojana subscription. Like they are eligible to subscribe themselves in the Atal Pension Yojana. Okay, so this is the right answer. The A option is right, 1000 is correct, but other details is also important to remember. And here we are talking about Atal Pension Yojana that we have talked. So do remember what Atal Pension Yojana is doing, providing pension of rupees 1,000 to 5,000 to the unorganized sector workers. Hana? This scheme was introduced for the unorganized sectors worker. Hana, it is not going to cover the organized sector workers, but it is going to cover the unorganized sector worker. Pension amount will be 1,000 to 5,000, and the pension start from 60 years, and the pension will be given per month. This amount will be given per month to the persons. Okay, and the age group is 18 to 40 years. Apart from that, if we talk about Atal Pension Yojana, the amount of pension, like you will get 1,000 rupee, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000. It totally depends on the age of joining, as well as the contribution amount, like if what amount you are contributing and after which age you are joining this scheme. According to that, your pension amount will be decided. Now do remember, the contribution level will vary and would be low if subscriber joins early and increase if join late. Let's say there are two people, A and B. A joins at the age of 18 years and B joined at the age of, let's say, 20 years. Hana? So both will have a different contribution age amount, and also they will get a different amount of years to pay the premium. So let's say both wants the pension of rupees 5,000 rupee. Hana? Both wants a pension of rupees 5,000 rupee. So the amount more has to be paid by B in comparison to A, because B will pay 2 years less in comparative to the A. So the pension amount and years of contribution decides that what premium you have to pay, and the premium is pre-decided by Government of India, and a premium is pre-decided by Government of India. Now, apart from that, in the Atal Pension Yojana, there are certain other things are also there. Like if you want to invest in this particular scheme, you are continuing in the continuation, you are paying your money. Hana, you are contributing your amount in the account of Atal Pension Yojana. But if you discontinue the payment, Hana, if you discontinue the payment, your account will be known as frozen account in case of you haven't paid the amount of contribution for 6 months. Hana, if you haven't contributed in the Atal Pension Yojana for 6 months, your account will be freeze. If you haven't paid the money for the duration of 12 months, your account, your Atal Pension account will be deactivated. And if you haven't paid the money for the 24 months duration, then your account will be closed. And 24 months, if you haven't paid the payment, monthly payment for the 24 months, then your account will be closed. So the discontinuation of the payment under the Atal Pension Yojana will make your account frozen, deactivated, or closed. After the 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months duration. So do remember that this is the detail of all the Atal Pension Yojana related important points. Apart from that, one more important thing is there that in the Atal Pension Yojana, all banks are allowed to open this account, but your account should be linked to the Aadhaar number also. And the government of India in the initial 5 year, or we can say in the initial years of a scheme, the government of India used to co-contribute the scheme. The government of Yojana used to co-contribute the scheme for the 5 years duration, and that co-contribution from the government of India side was central government co-contribution was there, and that was your 50% of the total contribution, 50% of total contribution, okay, or 1000 rupee per annum. 1000 rupee per annum. Out of these two, whichever will be lower for the government of India, that used to be paid by government of India in the co-contribution. Whichever will be lower. So this used to be there by the year 2015-16 to the year 2019-20. After that, this co-contribution of central government has been removed from the scheme. Okay, now the second question. What is the annual premium payable by the subscriber to the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana? Let me know which of the following is correct. In the Atal Pension Yojana, the minimum and maximum amount that has to be contributed, the minimum amount that will be contributed by the person is 42 rupees and maximum is 210 rupees. But this 210 and 42 will be in the case if the person joins at 18 years. If the person joins and the person wants to get the 5000 rupee pension, and the maximum that they have to contribute will be as per the age when they join at the age of your 40. So the minimum here they have to contribute, that is 291, and the maximum they have to contribute, that will go for 1454, and this will be provided at the age when the person is joining at the age of 40 years. Okay, so this is the minimum and maximum amount that has to be contributed. Like when you want to join the scheme at the age of 18 years and you want the pension of 5000, minimum 42, for maximum 210 will be given. Like it is very obvious. Like minimum means 1000, for 1000 pension you have to pay 42 rupees. For 5000 pension you have to pay the 5,000 rupees. And in case of you at the age of 40 years, here you will get 1,000 for 291 contribution, and 5,000 for monthly 1,454 contribution. So this is the amount of contribution, but this vary from the amount of pension, the contribution age, and everything will be depend on the basis of which it will be paid. Okay. Now next question, the second question answer will be your 436 rupees. It has been changed. It used to be the 330 rupees. Do remember the old amount also. Old amount of contribution was 330 rupees per annum. Hana, it was 330 rupees per annum, and do remember this amount will be paid annually, and only those year you want the pension, you want the insurance claim for. Okay, so what is the detail of Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana? The Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana was introduced on the same day, May 2015, by Mr. Narendra Modi from the Kolkata. So there are three schemes: Atal Pension Yojana, Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, and Suraksha Bima Yojana. All the three schemes was introduced together, Hana, at the same day from the same location by the same person, Mr. Narendra Modi. Okay. Now, in case of Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, how much contribution have to be done? And if I talk about not about the contribution, if we talk about what this scheme is working for, this scheme provide the insurance. Hana, this scheme provides what? This scheme provide insurance to the persons of rupees 2 lakh rupees. So this is a life insurance scheme that was introduced by Mr. Arun Jaitley ji in Union Budget 2015. है ना? And also remember, this scheme will be implemented by LIC. This scheme will be implemented by Life Insurance Corporation. Okay. The other details is related that this scheme was introduced for the poor and low income section of the society. For low income and poor society of the country, it means the disadvantaged population will get the benefit of this particular scheme. Hana, and the contribution here, age eligibility will be here, age group will be here from 18 to 50 years age. People will be eligible to enroll in the in the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Hana? One more important thing is that your bank account have to be linked with the Aadhaar. Hana? You should have a bank account, and bank account should be linked with the Aadhaar card. This is very important. Apart from that, under the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, the death benefit will be, or I can say, the insurance claim will be your 2 lakh rupees. Alright, how much amount it is? It is 2 lakh rupees. Insured person will get the benefit of the death benefit, including a death coverage of 2 lakh rupees. Okay, and this scheme is a pure term insurance scheme. This scheme is what? It is a pure term insurance scheme. If it's a pure term insurance scheme, it simply means no amount of money will be paid at the maturity. Hana, so does not offer, this scheme does not offer your any maturity payment. Hana, the money will be paid only in case of the death of the insurer. Otherwise, no amount of money will be paid under this scheme. Okay, 2 lakh rupees here it is. The premium and the premium you have to pay is 436 rupees. Okay, now next question. Achha, one more important thing is there here, like you have to contribute the amount that is 50 rupees. And you have to contribute amount of at the age of 50, yani ki it means 18 to 50 years. It means from 18 to 50 years of age, you will be allowed to enroll in the scheme. To enroll in the scheme, but the benefit will be covered till the age of 55 years. It means after you attain the age of 50, you do not have to contribute annually. And I do remember in this scheme, you have to contribute annually, and then only your scheme will continue, otherwise, no. And the annual contribution amount is 436 rupees, that used to be 330 rupees. Okay, and this benefit will be till the age of 55 years. It means you have to contribute the amount of your in premium from 18 to 50 years whenever you join the scheme, and the claim or the benefit of the death, Hana, will be available till the age of 55 years. Clear? Next. What is the insurance cover provided to the subscriber of the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana in case of accidental death or full disability? Okay. No, Rekha ma'am, actually, you will join the scheme between the age of 18 and 50 years, and every year you have to pay the premium, and whatever age is there, Hana, of the person in which he has paid the premium, that will be covered here. But the till the age of 55 only will be covered. Hana, and no maturity benefits are there in the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Okay, some are saying 1 lakh, some are saying 2 lakhs. The right answer is 2 lakh. In case of full disability, it is 2 lakh. But if in case of partial disability, it will be 1 lakh. So this scheme was launched on the same day in the May 2015 from Kolkata by Mr. Narendra Modi. And this is the scheme that provide the insurance policy to the people who belongs to the underprivileged section of society. Hana, this scheme is for whom? It is for the underprivileged section of society. Clear? And this scheme was launched by Mr. Narendra Modi. Now, the age group under this scheme is different. The age group is your 18 to 70 years. And the persons who belongs to this age group, they can participate or they can enroll in the scheme. The another important information is same that you have to have a bank account and you have to have a Aadhaar link with your bank account. Then only this scheme will be you are eligible to participate in this scheme. Okay, only then you will be eligible to participate under this particular scheme. Okay, next. Apart from that, the other information regarding this scheme is that the premium amount is 20 rupees only. It used to be 12 rupees, but it has been increased. So the premium amount is your 20 rupees. Hana. Also remember the old amount. The old amount was 12 rupees. From 12, it was increased to 20 rupees. Okay. The other details about this scheme is that this scheme is administered by the insurance company that will be both private and public sector. Hana? And the scheme offers a life cover. It offers a life cover of rupees 2 lakh. Hana? But for 1 year. It means this scheme is also annual. If the scheme is annual, this premium should be paid annually. Hana? Every year you have to pay 20 rupees, then only the benefit of the death will be given by the bank or by the government at the time of death of the person. So 2 lakh for 1 year will be provided. Life cover is provided in case of your accidental death. Okay. And in case of your permanent disability, or we can say full disability, the 2 lakh will be paid in case of full disability that should be permanent. Okay. And then apart from that, the other amount will be paid here. The other amount can be claimed is 1 lakh. Other amount can be claimed is 1 lakh in case of what? In case of partial disability. In case of partial disability, 1 lakh amount will be paid. Okay, so this scheme cover the accidental death, the natural calamity. It also cover the murder, but it do not cover the suicide case. Hana, this scheme simply says the suicidal case will not be covered. Obviously, it will not be covered because it will promote the suicide cases to get the money. That's why it will not be covered. Okay. Now, what is the insurance cover provided to a Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana account in case of accident? So, in the Jan Dhan Yojana, what will be the amount of your insurance cover will be given at the time of your accident? So, which of the following is correct? The commission, acha, one thing we have left here, one second, in the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and the Suraksha Bima Yojana, the business correspondent commission amount is there. Hana, their commission will be 10 rupees incentive, okay, and 1 rupee per enrollment. It means 11 rupee will be paid here. Hana, that out of which 10 will be your incentive and 1 rupee per enrollment will be given. Okay. Now the amount that will the next answer for this particular question will be in case of your Jan Dhan Yojana, in case of accidental case, you will get the amount of 2 lakh insurance. The old amount used to be the 1 lakh. It has been increased. Hana, old amount used to be the 1 lakh. Now it has been increased to the 2 lakh rupees. So do remember in the Jan Dhan Yojana, 2 lakh will be given in case of the accident. Hana. Apart from that, what is the important information about Jan Dhan Yojana? So first of all, Jan Dhan Yojana is a flagship scheme of Government of India. It's a very famous scheme. Hana, and it's provides so much benefits to the people at the time of pandemic. Also, this scheme has performed very well. So it was launched in 2014 by Mr. Narendra Modi. The announcement was done in August 2014, and the scheme was launched in the August 2014. Okay, and this scheme has a slogan that is Mera Khata Bhagya Vidhata. Apart from that, this scheme provide financial services. This scheme provide financial services the weaker section, to the weaker section of society. Okay, to the weaker section of society, they provide the financial services. It means Jan Dhan Yojana was introduced mainly for the financial inclusion purpose. We can say Jan Dhan Yojana was introduced to perform what? To perform the financial inclusion. Financial inclusion is what? Simply to link each and every person with the financial product and services at an affordable cost. Like you are providing zero balance account. That's a financial inclusion. Hana, to link each and every person with the financial product and services is your financial inclusion. Now, under the Jan Dhan Yojana, there are so many benefits are available. The one of the benefit is that the account will be opened for an unbanked person. Hana? Now, any unbanked person can open a Jan Dhan account. Now, no minimum balance is required. No minimum balance required. What does it mean? It means it's a small account. It's a BSBD account. Hana? Second thing is that interest will be paid on this account on the same amount that has been given in the savings account, and you will get rupee debit card here that will be free of cost. Rupee debit card will be paid or will be given free of cost to the account holder. Apart from that, they will get the accidental cover here. Accidental cover that will be of 2 lakh rupees. That used to be 1 lakh. Hana, that used to be 1 lakh rupees. Now it is enhanced to 2 lakh after 2018. After, or we can say August 2018, the amount has been changed, and the old amount was 1 lakh rupees. That has been increased now, है ना? Apart from that, the fifth benefit is that it used to cover the life insurance cover of your 30,000. 30,000 life insurance cover used to be there, but from 2014, when the scheme launched till 2015, it means for 1 year, the government of India has provided additional life cover of 30,000 to the people who opened the account from August 2014 to the 1st of January 2015. है ना? This 14 will be August month, and this was the January month. So between this period, those people who have opened the account, they get the additional 30,000 life insurance cover. Apart from that, overdraft facility has been provided now. 10,000 rupees overdraft facility is there, and the account holder is eligible here. From the family, one person will be allowed. The old amount of your overdraft used to be the 5,000. Old amount of your overdraft used to be the 5,000, but now it has been increased to 10,000. Okay. Now, in a family, how many persons are eligible to take the overdraft? And what is the age limit to get the overdraft under Jandan Yojana? I will discuss that in the upcoming question, because there are further, I have put a question on these two topics. Okay, so these are the benefit under the Jandan Yojana. Apart from that, these are the small accounts. The accounts that Jandan Yojana is providing, these are the small accounts, and these small accounts cover certain restriction. The first restriction is that the balance that can be maintained in this account should be 50,000 anytime. Not more than 50,000 you can deposit in this particular account. है ना? The second condition is that credit limit. Credit limit means loan. In this account, loan will be given to the customer, but the loan will be given of rupees 1 lakh in a year. In a year, sorry. Not more than 1 lakh loan will be given to the customer. The third condition is that apart from the loan, they will get the withdrawal and transfer limit also. The withdrawal and transfer limit is also there, and that is of your 10,000. And the 10,000 in a month. Not more than 10,000 you can withdraw from the account, or you cannot transfer from the account. Okay. Apart from that, the withdrawal transaction limit is also there. That is 4 times in a month. 4 times in a month. If you want to perform transaction more than 4 times, then you have to pay the penalty. Hana, and the forex, or I can say foreign remittance, not the forex transaction, but the foreign remittance. It means transfer of fund from one country to another. This foreign remittance will be allowed. Hana, this foreign remittance will be allowed only after KYC guidelines has been fulfilled. Hana, after the KYC guidelines has been fulfilled, then only you will be allowed to get the foreign remittance services allowed in your account. Otherwise, foreign remittance will not be allowed. Clear? Let me know all the details are clear of the Jandan Yojana account. Now, if I talk about the important thing that is very important about the Jandan Yojana, it means like the latest balance in the account is, so till now the Jandan Yojana account has provided 48.87 crore beneficiaries are there. 48.87 crore beneficiaries are banked. Hana, they person has been banked. It means this amount of bank account has been opened, and they have a balance of, sorry, so they have a balance of 1,97,936 crore in these accounts, Hana, and under the Jandhan Yojana, around 8.5 lakh bank mitras has been introduced. Around 8.5 lakh bank mitras has been introduced under this particular scheme. And these are still counting. These are continuously increasing. Clear? So this is the information about the Jandan Yojana. Chalo. Now next question. What is the age group to whom the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana is available? What is the age group of Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana is available? Bank Mitras are your business correspondent agents of a bank. Hana, like the retail agents, which are engaged in the providing banking services to the doorsteps of the customer. Those are known as Bank Mitras. Okay. Okay. So under the Suraksha Bima Yojana, age limit is your 18 to 70 years. And the detail we have already seen of this particular scheme. Now, how to remember? I have told you in the May 2015, three schemes has been launched together. That is your Atal Pension Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, and the third one is Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. These three schemes has been launched by Government of India together in the May 2015 by Mr. Narendra Modi. So these three have a age group of 18 years. The minimum age group start from the 18 years, but these three have a different maximum age limit. Now Atal Pension Yojana has 40 years, Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana has 50 years, and the Suraksha Bima Yojana has 70 years. Now, how to remember this? This is a very simple way to remember by the alphabets. Like A has a very out of these three scheme, A has a less maximum age, then J will have a, then S will have this. So according to alphabet A, J, S, you can remember this. Hana, as per the alphabet number A, J, and S, you can remember the amount of your age group, or age group you will remember according to the A, J, and S. Also, the premium is different. The one scheme has a 20 rupees per annum, and the other scheme has a 430 rupees, 436 rupees per annum. So, how to remember which scheme has a more premium? Now, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, it is written here. Hana, so you can remember by the name of a girl. Like the scheme which includes the name of a girl has a more premium amount, because we know the girls have a more expenditure in comparison to the boys, है ना? Don't take it otherwise, but this is a way by which you can remember that which scheme has a more premium amount. Because it is easy to remember 20 rupees and 436 rupees, but which scheme has what amount, that are quite confusing sometimes. So you can remember by the scheme name. Okay, now next question. What is the amount payable to the subscriber on attaining the age of 55 years under the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana? Let me know which of the following is correct. Full amount subscribed with 4% interest, 50% of the amount subscribed, no amount is payable. Which of the following is correct? Okay, very good. No amount is payable, because I have told you that the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana is a term insurance scheme and it will pay no amount at the time of maturity. Hana, no amount will be paid on the maturity. Okay, chalo, next. What is the maximum number of accounts a natural or a legal guardian can open for his girl child, है ना, under the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana? So how many accounts can be opened under the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana account scheme? 1, 2, 3, or equal to your girl child in a particular family. Okay, some are saying 2, some are saying 3. So this is a quite confusing about Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, but this scheme is important. Let's understand what actually the amount that has to be, how many accounts can be open. So if we talk about Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, so many details are there. First of all, this scheme was launched in the year 2015. Scheme was launched in the year 2015, and this scheme was launched by Mr. Narendra Modi under the campaign that is Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. Under which campaign? Under the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign, this scheme was launched by Mr. Narendra Modi in 2015, in January 2015. In January 2015. Now, apart from that, who can open the account? Accounts can be opened by account can be opened by parent or legal guardian or legal guardian. Okay, the parent or the legal guardian of the girl child can open this account. Right now, the account will be open for the girl child. Girl child account will be open. Now, the other condition is that up to the age of 10 years, up to the age of 10 years, only the up to the age of 10 years, the account will be open for a girl child by the parent or the legal guardian. Okay. Now, where to open the account? Under the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, account can be opened in the post office and in the respected banks branches who are participating in the scheme. That will be all public sector bank and some authorized commercial bank in case of private sector. Okay, now documents which is required to open this account. You need a Sukanya Samriddhi account form 1. Sukanya Samriddhi account form 1 is required. Apart from that form, what else you need? You need a birth certificate of a girl child. Birth certificate of girl child. And the next document will be your address proof and identity proof. Address proof and identity proof is required. And of whom this address proof and identity proof? Of the parent, Hana, or the legal guardian is required. Parent or legal guardian, whoever is opening this account, they have to give their address proof as a, like they can give the voter ID, passport, Aadhaar card, any kind of, like they can give their utility bills. Hana, and the photo identity that can be include your voter ID, your PAN number, anything that can be provide you the identity proof of the guardian. So these documents are required to open account. Okay. Now the other thing is important. Other important detail is that account will be opened with the minimum amount of 250 rupees. That old amount used to be 1000. Earlier, when the scheme introduced in 2015 year, the amount was number of girl child. I'm answering. Give me a minute. I will explain that also. So the amount used to be there for 1000 per annum you have to pay. Hana, that's the minimum amount also. Like there are two conditions. The minimum amount now 250, that used to be the 1000. And also one important thing, account will be opened. Account opened by sorry. minimum 250 rupees. That used to be 1000 again, है ना, earlier. So at the time of opening account you have to pay 250 rupees, and every year, है ना, 250 rupees every year you have to pay. This is every year minimum contribution that is required to be done by the parent or the legal guardian. If you don't do minimum payment of this 250 rupees every year, then you have to pay the penalty and account will be closed. And the maximum amount that has to be paid, or that has to be deposited, maximum amount, that will be 1.5 lakh in a year, है ना, every year that is allowed. That's a maximum. It's not like you have to pay 1.5 lakh every year. No, it is maximum amount. So between 250 rupees to 1.5 lakh, whatever the parents or legal guardian are capable of, they can deposit the amount of money yearly, है ना, in the particular account. Now important point is that there is no limit. There is no limit in the number of transaction, in the number of deposits in a year. Deposits in a year, what does it means? It means if I want to deposit, let's say 50,000 in a year, I can deposit 50,000 rupees in a year, because the maximum limit is 1.5 lakh, है ना. I can deposit 50,000 rupees, but I can deposit as much times as I want. Like I can make the deposit of 50 rupees every month. I can deposit 10 rupees every day. So it's up to me. Number of limit on the deposits is not there. You can perform maximum number of deposits in a year, but the amount limit is there. Minimum 250 and maximum 1.5 lakh. Okay, now the other conditions. Now at the age of 18 years, and at the age of 18 years, age of girl child, if the girl child has a age of 18 years, the 50% amount can be withdrawn. 50% amount can be withdrawn, है ना, for the higher education or for marriage purposes, है ना. After the girl child becomes 18 years, you can withdraw the 50% amount for the higher studies or for the marriage of the girl child. And at the age of 21 years, at the age of 21 years, account will be closed. No interest will be paid after the age of 21 years that has been achieved by the uh, girl child. Hana, if the girl child becomes the 21 years, then the account will be closed and no interest will be paid by the government. Return will be your interest benefit. I will be explaining that interest benefit also. So the benefit will be you will get high interest here. Let me know till now everything is clear. 50% of amount whatever you have deposited, that 50% for how, it's not mandatory that you have to withdraw the 50%. It depends, it's condition. If you need a money, you can withdraw 50% of the amount. You can withdraw 10%, 15%, whatever you need, but maximum 50% can be withdraw for the girl child higher studies or for the marriage purpose. Okay, and rest will continue till the age of 21 years of the girl child. Okay, till now everyone no one have a doubt, है ना. Next important feature of this scheme is that if you do not contribute regularly in the scheme, you have to pay the penalty. And the penalty will be your 50 rupees. And that have to be paid every year when you do not contribute the minimum amount. Hana, penalty is 50 rupees that you have to pay every year for the years you haven't paid the premium. Hana, let's say for example, I missed the, like right now 2023 year is going on, 2020, 2021, and for 2022. Let's say for 3 years I haven't paid the minimum amount of 250 rupees. But now I want to restart the scheme. Like I want to resume the scheme. I want to resume the scheme. So what is required here to resume the scheme? First of all, penalty I have to pay. So 150 rupees penalty I have to pay. है ना? And then I have to pay the arrear amount also. है ना? I have to do what? I have to pay the arrear amount also. And the arrear amount means simply that the contribution that I have to do Hana every year. That's the arrear amount. It means I have to pay 750 rupees for the 3 years where I haven't paid the minimum amount, and the 250 rupees for the financial year 2023. This is the amount I have to pay after the 3 years if I want to continue the scheme. Hana, so then my scheme will be continued, and the regular payment then I have to do in the account. So the 50 rupees per annum penalty you have to pay in case you haven't paid the minimum amount in the scheme, and at the end, the arrear amount has to be continued. Okay, now the next important information is that is the premature condition is there, or we can say the premature closure is allowed or not. Premature closure of account under Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. So it is allowed on a certain condition. The first condition is that on the case of death of the girl child. On death of girl child. And whenever the girl child, in case like before turning to the 21 years, if the girl child died, in that situation, 21, the payment of the amount will be done. Hana scheme will be closed. Second, for the medical treatment of the girl child. For the medical treatment of the girl child because the girl child got some life threatening disease. Anna, because the girl child got some life threatening, then the amount will be the account will be closed. Anna, scheme will be closed. And the third condition is the death of parent or a legal guardian. Hana, in that situation also the scheme will be premature closed. So these are the three conditions of premature closure. Okay, now let's understand how many accounts will be opened here. So do remember, one girl will have one account. Like on the name of a one girl, only one account can be opened. But in case of one family, how many accounts can be opened? Two or three accounts can be opened. And two accounts or three accounts. The three account will be open only in case of exception. This is an exceptional case. The two account will be open in every family, Hana, but in the three account case, there will be a condition. So what are the condition of three accounts opening? The first condition is that when the first birth covers the one girl child birth. In the first birth time, we have a one girl child, and in the second birth, Hana, in case of second birth, if twin girl child has been born, twin girl child born, in that case you will have a three accounts in a family. And the second condition of this is that when the first birth itself got the triplet girl child, when the first birth itself got the triplet girl child, one second, I have erased that. So in case of one family, there will be two or three accounts can be opened. So what are the conditions of three account? The first condition is that when the first birth will be of one girl child and the second birth turns to be twins girl child. In that situation, three account can be open. And the second condition is that when the first birth itself represents the triplet girl child. Only these two conditions are there when the three account can be open in a family. Otherwise, every time two accounts will be open. If first birth have a twins, then no account will be, only two accounts will be open. No more than that account will be open. If the first birth has a uh, twin girl child, then only two accounts can be opened, not three. Okay, so the right answer for this, three. In a family, three account can be opened. Clear? Let me know. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana clear to everyone? Is there any doubt? Okay, clear. Hana? So do remember the details of the scheme because these schemes are very important, can be asked. Number of girls is this, like in a family, two or three accounts can be opened. The condition for three accounts open in a single family is only two. When the first birth have only one girl and the second birth have twin girls. है ना? And the second condition is that when the first birth itself has a triplet girl child. Only then in these two exceptional cases, three account will be opened. Clear, Michael, sir? Nitu ma'am, you qualified the subject Indian economy, Indian financial system, but because the score is only 47, so you have to score around 55 in one of the other three subjects. Hana? So if you got the less score in the less than 50 score in the Indian economy, then you need to score 50 plus in the other subject, so that the total will be 200. Clear. Okay, now next question. What is the overdraft allowed to the account holder after 6 months of the satisfactory operation of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana account? Acha, one more thing, the interest in the Sukanya Samriddhi. Acha, one more important thing in the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, it means it covers triple E tax exemption. What does it mean? It means in the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, the amount you deposit, the amount you have deposited in the account, Hana, the interest you got on the scheme, Hana, and the maturity amount. This is the tax benefit. Triple E means this is the tax benefit. Exempt category is there. The amount you have invested in the scheme, the interest you earned on the scheme, and whatever amount you got on the maturity. Hana, no, in all the three conditions, you do not have to pay taxes. So this scheme is exempt scheme. And the interest right now, Government of India is providing 8% on the scheme. Hana, on this quarter, how much interest government is paying? 8% interest government of India is paying. That used to be 7.6%. And when this scheme was introduced, interest used to be the 8.9%. Okay, now this is the 10,000 rupees. Very good. The right answer is 10,000. It used to be 5,000, but it has been increased. And the detail of the Jan Dhan Yojana, I have already explained you. Now, what is the maximum amount that can be deposited in a account under the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana? No, Michael sir, if the first birth have a twin girl child na, then only two account will be open in the in a family. No more than that. Hana, if the first birth have twin girl child, then this is the two accounts will be open. Very good. It is 1.5 lakh in a year. Now, which of the following is are correct about Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan scheme? Which of the following statement is are correct about Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan scheme? This is also represented as PM SYM, है ना, प्रधानमंत्री श्रम योगी मानधन scheme. So first is saying an assured monthly pension of 3,000 for the worker in unorganized sector after they reach 60 years of age. subscribing to the scheme will have a contribute 50 rupees per month till he or she turns 60. Other government scheme, social welfare scheme, which provide pension to the people, will be merged into this scheme. So, which of the following is correct about Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan scheme? Okay. See, the first one is only correct. Right answer will be A only. And the Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan scheme, only the first statement is correct here. Now let's understand the detail about this scheme. So first of all, this scheme is allowed for the beneficiaries to join from the 18 to 40 years of age. Hana, and they have to contribute till 60 years of age. Hana, till 60 years of age they have to contribute. Then on attaining the age of 60 years, on attaining the age of 60 years, what they will get? They will get the assured monthly pension of 3000 rupees, and that will be paid to the person. Hana? And this will be monthly. This 3000 will be paid per month to the person. Okay. Apart from that, there is other condition. The person who is eligible here, they have to have a monthly income of 15,000 or less. Hannah, the first condition is your age, like 18 to 40 years people can participate here, can enroll in the scheme. And the second condition is that their monthly income of 15,000 or less should be there. Hannah, and the unorganized workers will be covered here. Unorganized workers will be covered here only. So this is the Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana. Okay, next. Which of the following statement is are incorrect about the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana? Incorrect statement about Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Contribution amount will depend on the age you are joining in. Hana, there is no fixed contribution amount. Okay, A and C, different answers are coming. So first of all, Ayushman Bharat scheme was launched by Government of India. It has a two component, health and wellness center, and we have the another one, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Ayushman Bharat was introduced after the National Health Policy, and the National Health Policy was introduced in 2017. Hana, National Health Policy was introduced in the year 2017, and that's what the Ayushman Bharat is. Apart from this, also we have one more important this thing is here. Ayushman Bharat was introduced for providing comprehensive health benefits, Hana, to the people. Like right now, it has been seen that the health benefit is sectoral or segmented. Like only the people who have money, they are able to get the insurance and all medical care and all. So it used to be the sectoral and segmented Hana approach, but now we want to make it a comprehensive health benefit scheme, and that's why Health and Wellness Center and Jan Arogya Yojana was introduced. Health and Wellness Center provide the primary healthcare services. It provide primary health care, and the Jan Arogya Yojana provide tertiary health care, and your secondary healthcare. है ना? It is tertiary and this is secondary healthcare. Okay, under the health and wellness center, they provide the primary healthcare services like the basic. They are providing drugs to the normal viral and etc. They deal with the maternal health. They deal with the child health problems etc. That is the primary healthcare services. But the secondary covers when you have to go with the specialist. Like for example, you have to go to the dermatologist, you have to go to the neurologist, you have to go to the gynecologist. That is secondary healthcare, है ना? Where you need a specialization. And the tertiary healthcare service is a healthcare service which includes your like surgery and all, life-threatening disease treatment, R&D, research and development. This is what Jan Arogya Yojana cover. है ना? So the Jan Arogya Yojana, other benefits under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is it provides the 5 lakh per annum per family medical care. है ना? This is the amount will be paid. And there is no family size restriction, no gender restriction, no age restriction. है ना? No such kind of restrictions are there. It means the amount of 5 lakh can be used by the family on any person of your family. है ना? Any person of your family can use this amount of medical care. And if I talk about Ayushman Bharat, this has been introduced after the national health policy and to achieve the sustainable development goal of this country. है ना? And health and wellness center provides you the primary healthcare services. 1.5 lakh health and wellness centers has been already established. है ना? How much? 1.5 lakh health and wellness centers has been established by Government of India till 2018 already. It provide what? Maternal health care, child health care, non-communicable disease. है ना? It provide free essential drugs. It provide diagnostic services to the persons. And the Jan Arogya Yojana covers your so many things of services. Like it covers uh, 3 days pre-hospitalization, pre-hospitalization expenses, है ना? And the 15 days post-hospitalization, 15 days post-hospitalization expenses will be covered, है ना? And existing, this is the two conditions. And the third condition is that all pre-existing conditions will be covered. All pre-existing conditions will be covered from day one. From day one. Okay, it means whatever health issue you have, you will cover the from the first day of enrollment in the scheme, all the earlier medical issues which you were having. है ना? So the right answer for this question will be what? The scheme will cover expenses for primary healthcare. No, the Jan Arogya Yojana covers your tertiary and secondary. Second is saying the scheme will be cashless, paperless at public. This is true. This will be cashless and paperless at the hospitals, public hospital and private and paneled hospitals. The benefit include only pre-hospitalization expenses and not post. No, we have seen pre will be included for 3 days and post will be included for 15 days. So the right answer will be B only. As a question is asking incorrect. So A and C is incorrect. Right answer will be D. Okay, right answer will be your D. So incorrect statement is A and B, A and C. Let me know, is it clear? Okay. So let's end the session here. Hana, these are the scheme and the another session we will continue with the scheme and negotiable instrument. That is very important topic. So let's end here. Hana, and let's meet again at the same time tomorrow. And do revise the content in your target batch and selection batch that is already available. Video courses are, so do revise from there and go with the comprehensive detail that is very important to cover, and go with each and every minor details of all the topics like the schemes. We have discussed each and every important thing related to scheme. Similarly, we have to go with each and every topic. Okay, so let's end the session here. See you all tomorrow. And in the morning, we will have a paid class for the target batch and the selection batch. Okay, yes. Mansi ma'am, that is important. Hana, for individual subject, 45 score is important. And overall, to qualify the JIB, overall 200 marks is required. What in the morning, I will inform you that the timing will be from 7 a.m. 7 to 9, we will have a class. Neetu ma'am, module D we have completed by till the 54 unit, and the 55 unit is already only remaining in the module D. Okay, 51, 52, 53, 54 we have done. 55 is remaining. That will be covered tomorrow in the morning. Okay, so let's end the session here. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Good night.